It's time for Twins baseball. Tyler, what's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, in his last start, he picked up his 9th win of the season. It's always nice to get into double his 10th victory of the year.
Let's play ball. Out. Out.
Ronald Torre is the next to bat. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half.
Ronald Torre.
First pitch of the at-bat. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss. And guys, you take a look at the White Sox entering play here tonight. 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, I've been really impressed with this team, especially on the recent road trip, the start to it. They're 3-1 after 4 games, playing really fundamentally sound baseball. From offense to defense, pitching, it's all coming together for this group.
That softly hit to right. Will that get down?
Got it.
Backs up a bit and he takes charge for the first out. A chance now from Target Field to take a look at the Twins lineup in this one. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Well, Matt, we'll see if Miguel Sano can be a difference maker, as he often is. He's been a catalyst for this team in the last 10 games and in so many different ways. But looking at the one number I'm looking at, a .450 on-base percentage, when you have that and you have the type of abilities that he has, you're awfully dangerous.
Digging in, Eddie Rosario, and he's got that batting lineup near the 300 mark entering play. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike.
Hey, there's no waiting around trying to work this guy into deep counts and get into the bullpen. This is a mid-90s fastball guy who loves that pitch and is aggressive and comes right at you. I would assume the offense is going to have a similar approach.
Straight up.
Popped him up. Casilla is under it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Batting third, the right fielder, Nelson Cruz.
Here's Nelson Cruz now. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. Counts even at 1-1 to Nelson Cruz. Time to take a look at the umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Mike Fillmore.
Hey, you know, D-Roll, Mike Fillmore, he'll give a little bit off the edges, but he gets the respect not only from the pitchers, but from the players because his zone is consistent.
Yeah, as long as he's consistent, Dan, I'm okay with Mike Fillmore's zone. If a pitcher's pounding that zone, he wants to give a little bit off the outer edge, I'm okay with that.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now.
Hey, now we've got 2.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Down go the Twins in order. We are still scoreless. Stepping up to the plate, Nicky Delmonico. And there you see his righty-lefty splits and how they've played out so far this season. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone. And guys, as we take a look at the Twins at the start of play here tonight, they come in playing well. 6-3 over the last 9 ball games, including a victory last time out.
Yeah, Matty, we had a saying in Texas, hit or get left behind. And that's exactly what this team did in their last game. Scored a bunch of runs, but good approach at the plate, working the ball to all gaps, line to line. This team swung the bats well. I'm going to be looking for that again in this one.
Popped up. Sano is there. And that's the first out of the inning.
Okay, here's how the Twins are lining up defensively. And let's take a look at Jonathan Schoop, another one of the versatile new regime ball players. Ability to play second base, turn to double play at 6'2", 200+ pounds, and move over to third base with a rocket arm.
Here's the catcher, Wellington Castillo.
Batting 7.
Let her
The
rip
catcher,
right here. Let's go.
Wellington Castillo.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Fastball in there for a called strike.
Jumped ahead with strike one there, and that's something he's going to do a lot of in this start. He doesn't have lights out stuff, so it's important for him to be pitching ahead and have the hitters on their heels.
Here's a looping fly ball out to right. Cruz has it in his sights, and he makes the catch for the second out. That'll bring in Williams Astudillo, and he comes into this one really slumped.
Here we go. Hey, we need you right here. One time.
First offering on its way. And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes. And he looks at a changeup in there, 1-1. No score here as we play inning number 2.
Hey, get your pitch. Drive it right there.
Here's a little chopper up the middle. Scope gonna have to hurry. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the White Sox. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Here's Miguel Sano. He comes into this one ranked number 6 in the American League home run race.
Baseman.
You know, D-Bro, we're into the summer right now. This guy's power's been off the charts. Looks like he's going to be able to do this all season long.
I think he is, Dan, and the ball's going to start flying now. Weather's starting to warm up in certain parts of the country. We're getting into the middle, late part of summer. You're going to see some epic home runs down the stretch.
First pitch coming. Here it is. There's a good fastball on the outside corner as he'll take a look at strike one.
Hey, nobody away.
The windup and the 0-1. He looks like he's toying with him here. It's 0-2.
Two mid-90s fastballs and you're down 0-2. This is where you got to take a deep breath and pot commit. You're either all in on another fastball or you're finding a way to stay back to attack something off speed.
Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
All right, guys, here's a defensive alignment for the Chicago White Sox. And let's take a look at catcher Wellington Castillo, putting the digits down, massaging this pitching staff through the game, and one of the above-average arms when guys try to steal on him.
At the plate, Jonathan Schoop. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
The second baseman, Jonathan Schoop.
First pitch on its way. Pops this one up. Moncada on the move. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning.
Batting
Here's C.J. Cron now to try to make something happen with two gone in the bottom of the second.
Hey, we got two.
First delivery to him on the way. Chop toward the second baseman. Corson comes up with it. Throw over to Abreu is in time, and with it, the side is retired. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. Back with more Monday Night Baseball following this. Now at the plate, Brandon Guyer. He comes into play with a batting average in the respectable 270s.
Guyer.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And here's a fastball called for strike one.
Hey, get your pitch and drive it.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2.
Get your pitch.
And it's fouled away.
Hey, let's go, kid. Here we go.
Slow roller down the third baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2.
One side.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
A lot of righty pitchers will throw that two-seamer to right-handed hitters to try to jam the guy or even make some firewood. He got it in there, but that was a good take to lay off and take the ball.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Kepler's there for it. 1 away. So with 1 gone in the inning, we'll take a look at where these guys sit in the standings, and I think they can pretty much start to think about next year because they are well back in the division race. At the plate, Dan Corson.
Now
1 here in the early going.
The second baseman, Dan Corson.
First pitch of the at-bat. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now. Trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Hey, get your pitch up there. Let's go, kid.
Here now the 2-2. He swung on and missed. He got him. And you see it there on your screen. Strikeout number 100 for him on the year, and that ain't bad. And that'll bring up the shortstop, Tim Anderson. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Hey, wait for a good one and drive it, huh? Pick one out.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he takes ball 1.
Come on now, rip it.
And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike.
Good example. Put that thing in a great spot and right where he wanted it.
Now the 1-1 pitch. It's taken below the zone for a ball.
2 balls, 1 strike. The count.
Come on now, get your pitch up there.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Rosario is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Down in order go the White Sox. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Here's Marwin Gonzalez now. 7, 8, and 9 to start the
Leading
whole
up
third.
for the
Not
Twins,
much going on offensively so far for these guys.
Marwin
6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the
Gonzalez
lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. First offering on its way. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. Hit down the third baseline, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Gonzalez a Venezuelan-born ball player. He was selected in the first round back in 2011.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on a superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
So he punches him out looking at the fastball. Marwin Gonzalez is retired for the first out here in the bottom half of the third.
Batting eight.
So one away now in the Minnesota third. And that'll bring up the outfielder, Max Kepler.
Here we go.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Nope.
And that misses downstairs for a ball. 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch. This is skied into short left center. Calling for it, Delmonico. He's got it, and there are two down now. Set to get his evening at the plate started, Jason Castro. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year. Looking to get
Get ahead of him right here.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1.
2 down now.
One and one to Jason Castro. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
The MO of this pitcher in the early going is certainly establishing the inside part of the plate. He has been dominant. Sometimes you just got to tip your hat if a guy can effectively, consistently pitch inside like he is.
The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Twins are set down 1-2-3. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. So here's the slugging first baseman Jose Abreu now. The numbers against Tyler Duffy. He's got 3 base hits in 16 tries. First pitch on its way. And he'll look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0. Still all zeros in the run column here in the 4th inning. Dan, does this continue or does somebody score here?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
The 1-1 home. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2.
Hey, here we go, big guy. Waiting for yours.
Timing just to tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. Set to deal on 2-2. And the knuckle curve freezes him as he becomes out number 1. All right, so time now for the Twins Road to the Show report as we see a pair of prospects performing at a high level in the upper levels of the minor leagues. So the base is empty here with 1 away, and that'll bring up our former top prospect as a minor leaguer, Yoan Moncada. Here's the first pitch to him. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. 2 balls and no strikes. The count to Yoan Moncada. Snatched out of midair at first base for out number 2. Here's Yonder Alonso. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like
I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. First delivery to him on the way. Well located changeup on that one as it catches the black for a called strike. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. Can't catch the corner away with the fastball. It's 2-1. Trying to shave that outside corner with the fastball, and he missed it. It's 3-1 now.
Time for him to attack on the mound. He knows this team's struggling offensively. Don't mess around and try and nibble. Just be on the attack and let them beat you.
Their count is full. 3-2 to the White Sox DH.
I mean, the obvious key right now is the movement on his two-seamer. He's able to spot it up in when he has to, and he's able to go backdoor.
No walks yet. Here's the delivery. Down the first baseline. But this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. He'll try it again. 3-2. Now a swing and a fly ball. And they can't run it down.
Hey, you got it. No one better. Let's go.
Pulled toward right center field. Heading after it is Kepler. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Pretty painless half of the inning, all told. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4, and we are tied 0-0. Striding forward now is the DH, Ronald Torreyes. Back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, man. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
First pitch of the at-bat. And that's in there for strike 1.
Hey, no outs here. Nobody on.
Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hold. 0-2.
The lineup top to bottom looks like they have no approach or game plan whatsoever. It's like they're deciding to swing before the pitch is even coming out of the pitcher's hand.
And here's a curveball looked at. Strike 3 called, and that's the first out of the inning.
Big curveball for the strikeout there, and that came after an absolute missile of a fastball. Even if you recognize the breaking ball out of the pitcher's hand, it's so hard for hitters to sit back long enough after they've seen a really good fastball.
Number 20.
Only the best can keep their hands back on those.
Rosario.
Stepping in now, Eddie Rosario. Now a curveball that's yanked high and deep down the line in right. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Striding in once again, Nelson Cruz. He looked to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
Throw over to Abreu is in time, and with it, the side is retired. Down go the Twins in order. Through 4, still tied, 0-0. Next up is the sneaky pop of Nicky Delmonico. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. Some movement now in the Minnesota bullpen as a right-hander's up and throwing. The 1-0 is a fastball that misses. Delmonico playing here in his age 26 season. He was taken in the 6th round back in 2011.
Hey, this middle round selection is still developing, but he's doing it at the big league level, and he has a lot of time to get his tool set ironed out.
2 balls and a strike to count. Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. Hit out towards second. Scooped up on the backhand. And the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he's safe at first.
Boy, this is an absolute gift to them, especially when they've had so much trouble getting anybody on base. So now the leadoff hitter is aboard and might be looking to run. They've got to do whatever they can to get some offense going.
Now batting, the catcher.
In now, Wellington Castillo. To the left side, but it's well foul. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far.
See you driving. Let's go. Right here.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Line
ball,
but
you got
speared
it. Round
to the
it.
hop. There's one. On to first, and they turn the double play. So base is empty now after the double play, and that'll bring up the outfielder,
64.
Williams Astudillo.
All right, come on now. One time. Let it fly, buddy.
On its way is pitch number 75. Sends that one out of play for strike 1.
Drive that pitch, huh?
Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors so far for the White Sox. And here's a fastball not close as he runs it to 2-1 now.
Hey, one time right now.
The 2-1 on its way. Pops this one up. Crone has a play. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Nothing doing here for the White Sox. Halfway home, still no score. Miguel Sano
leading off for the swing.
Halfway point in this one
third
to begin
baseman.
the bottom of the 5th.
We're moving through the middle of this ball game right now. They want to get things going. How about trying to get some base runners on, or at least get a base hit?
No one out.
They don't have any hits going into this part of the game.
Here we go, fellas. Let's go.
Here comes the first pitch. Swung on and missed that time. It's 0-1. So far this season, Sano brings a batting average just a little over the 250 mark. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Pretty late with the swing there. As a pitcher, you have to recognize that and keep coming in with the hard stuff until he proves he can hit it.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Oh, and they pulled a string on a good changeup there as he swings and misses, and he's set down on strikes for the 2nd time tonight.
Wow, that's one of the toughest pitches in baseball to hit, right? That good straight changeup, El Cambio. There's not much you can do with that. You're going off of that arm speed, and the ball, it just doesn't get there.
Up next for Minnesota, the second baseman, Jonathan.
Here's Jonathan Scope now.
Go!
As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
One out,
0-1. Here's the pitch. And he fouls this one off. 1 out, nobody on.
Hey, plays it first. Plays it first.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. The 1-2. Fouled off.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed it. He might not get another opportunity to put the ball in play.
Now a changeup, but it misses just a little below the zone. Here's one that misses inside, and the counts run full now, 3-2.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after one of these guys.
The 3-2 pitch. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Another full count pitch home. And another foul ball. Making him work out there. The 9th pitch of the at-bat coming up. The payoff pitch one more time. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Corson moving to his right. Throw gets him 2 down. A look at our line score to this point, and I'm almost certainly jinxing things by pointing it out, but it's worth mentioning that 0 in the hit column through 2 outs here in the 5th. At the plate, C.J. Cron. He's 0 for 1
now
thus
batting,
far.
First baseman, C.J. Cron.
First pitch on its way. Now a hard liner, but this is a foul ball.
Hey, place at 1 now.
Fouled away.
If you're going to get a swing on a fastball that far in off the plate, I think you got to go right back in there or bounce something soft down and away.
Another one sent foul.
Keep battling, young man. 3 foul balls in a row. He is calibrating that heater and the off speed. Let's see if he can catch something on the barrel.
And it's 1-2. No runs, no hits, and 1 error make up the totals for the Twins to this point. Ball hit on the ground for Anderson at short. Scooped up. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Twins are set down 1-2-3. 6th inning coming up. Still zip, zip. Stepping into the box, Brandon Guyer. He'll lead things off in the pale hose half of the 6th.
Guyer.
Hey, let's go, kid. One time
First
right
pitch
here.
of the at-bat. And a first pitch knuckle curve is a called strike. 0-1. Guyer, a former member of the Cleveland Indians. He became a member of this team after signing as a free agent earlier this season.
Yeah, I know he expected to get a longer-term deal, but these are the facts right now. He is on a 1-year deal, and he is going to have to produce if he is going to get that multi-year he's been looking for come off-season.
And the knuckle curve that time. Got him swinging, and that's the first out.
This is the kind of at-bat where your hitting coach grabs you on the way back to the dugout to have a little chat about your approach. Not a lot of positives to draw from that at-bat when you take 2 strikes and then you chase one out of the zone to go down on only 3 pitches.
Now batting.
Standing
the
in
second
now,
baseman,
Dan Corson. He grounds it sharply to third. And standing in, Tim Anderson. 0 for 2 for him to this point.
Shortstop, Tim Anderson.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Bat explodes as this has popped up. And he'll avoid the fragments out there to make the catch that ends the inning. Nothing across here this half of the inning. Bottom part of the order, 7, 8, and 9 due up in the home half. And we still have no score. Digging in, Marwin Gonzalez. He's set to lead it off in the Minnesota end of the 6th.
Shortstop, Marwin Gonzalez.
Hey, here we go.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swing and a miss, but he's right on here. 1 strike.
0-1's the count.
No one out now.
And it's 1-1.
One out.
a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight.
With how hard guys throw these days, 94 miles an hour is good, but not as impressive as it used to be. Professional hitters can catch up with that, so it's all about setting the fastball up with good off-speed stuff to make it look more effective.
Now
and that's
batting,
exactly what he did right there.
Max Kepler the next to grab a bat. And he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Looks to me like he's trying to make adjustments pitch to pitch up there at the plate, but he's looked completely thrown off so far. Late on the first one, way out front on the second.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And it's fouled away. Here's another 0-2. And he fouls this one off. Bases are empty, one man out.
Hey, we need a strikeout here.
Pulled toward right center field. Astudillo is in pursuit, and he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out. Digging in to try it again, Jason Castro. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Outside.
And a changeup here misses off the corner to start him out. It's ball one.
Hey, we got 2 down, fellas.
Hey, come on now.
The 1-1. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2. And he struck him out. So it might be time to begin the countdown, as he's now gone through 6 innings without allowing a base hit. 3 up, 3 down for the 6th consecutive inning here. We're through 6 full, and we still have no score. Settling in now, Jose Abreu.
Leading
a
off
hit in
with the
2
White Sox.
at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame.
Not sure if this is a powerhouse pitching performance by both teams or bad hitting, but as we're moving late into this one, it's about time somebody put something together to try to score a run.
1 ball, no strikes, the count. A ball and a strike now to Jose Abreu.
Well, he's done a real nice job with that breaking ball in this start. That's not the first time he's locked a guy up with it.
Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Looking to punch him out again, the pitch. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. To short. Gonzalez is there. On to first, and a big out to start the 7th. 1 gone. Next to bat will be the Cuban import, Yoan Moncada. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far.
Moncada.
First pitch of the at-bat. Not where you want the changeup, but he gets away with it for a strike. Shoots this one over to first. And a diving effort there, but it'll come up empty. It's a base hit.
Hey, you got to respect the first baseman getting dirty right there, but that batter was able to shoot that right past him.
Now here comes the Twins manager on his way to the mound. And a change is forthcoming, as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. He'll depart with our score tied, and he'll still be accountable for the runner at first, and the best he can do is a no decision in this one. Trevor Hildenberger enters to make an appearance on the mound as he inherits a runner at first with 1 out in the inning.
Hildenberger. Now batting, designated hitter.
Into the box, Yonder Alonso. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball 1. Possible go-ahead runs on first, 1 away. And he won't bite at that point either. It's 2-0.
Boy, you can see what he's trying to do right there. Double play situation. 2 balls down in the zone, trying to get that ground ball. Didn't get him to bite at either one. Now he's behind.
Now a big swing by Alonso, and he connects. This one is carrying well, and that is off the wall in right field. And they'll have runners at the corners following the 1-out single.
Boy, D-Roll, that looked like extra bases right off the bat. This thing caroms off the wall. Outfielder does a great job of getting it in quickly and probably does a good job holding him to a single.
Yeah, I'm surprised he's not standing on second base there, but you run the replay back. He was busting it out of the box. It's just a nice job by the defense to hold him to a single.
Number 30, Nicky Delmonico.
All right, 1 time, right here. Okay, stay back.
First pitch on its way. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike.
First and third, you know he's going to do everything he can on the mound to roll up a double play ball. On the other side, he's got to be looking for a mistake up in the zone that he can drive in the air and pick up a sac fly at the very least.
Behind 0-2 now.
With 2 strikes and the runners at the corners, this is a big pitch coming up.
Runners are at the corners with 1 man out. Too much dip on the sinker, laid off for a ball.
Big spot right here. That's a great pitch to try and see if you could get him to fish outside the zone. He's still in the driver's seat right now, and I'd expect something else to miss off the plate.
You got it. No one better. Here we go.
Two balls and 2 strikes to Delmonico now.
All right, no more hoping he's going to chase. It's 2-2 now. You've got to come up with the best pitch right here because this is definitely a strikeout situation.
All right, come on now, 1 time. Let her fly.
The 2-2. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Runners are at first and third, 1 away.
Here we go now. Come on now, 1 time.
On the ground to short. Could this be 2? To second for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Twins bullpen does the job there. 7th inning stretch upcoming here in the Twin Cities, and we still have no score. So the lineup flips over and digging in. Ronald Arias. No hits to this point.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
No outs yet. No outs.
Here's the first pitch to him. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1.
Let's go.
Textbook pitching performance so far in this one as we move into the later innings. First pitch strikes, how about over 90%? That's about as good as it gets.
Still no balls and 2 strikes.
Hey, great job just to be able to foul that one off. In today's game, that's what we're seeing. North-south. Pitchers want to elevate, want to get you out above the zone or below it.
And he strikes him out here. So that's out number 1 here in the 7th as he continues to keep him out of the hit column.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on right there. I might have been sitting on an off-speed pitch, but instead he gets the fastball way late. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
The left fielder, number 20, Eddie.
Stepping in now, Eddie
Rosario.
Rosario. As with 1 away, he won't catch up with the fastball, and it's 0-1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far.
Hey, we got 1 down here, 1 down.
1-1-1.
Bounced softly in front of the plate. In time to first, and there are 2 away. So striding forward now, Nelson Cruz.
Now batting,
He's 0
right
for 2
fielder,
thus far in this
Nelson
one.
Cruz.
First pitch of the at-bat. Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike 1.
Here we go, guys.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hit well towards the hole. Anderson scoops it up. On to first, and this will remain a tie ball game as the inning is over. The perfection continues. 21 straight retired. 8th inning coming up, and we still have no score. Striding in, Wellington Castillo.
Leading off
He's
for the
0
White
for
Sox.
2 in the ballgame so
catcher,
far.
Wellington Castillo.
Hey, see it? Drive it right there.
Here's the first pitch to him. Looked like the sinker there, dipped a little below the knees.
Hey, 1 pitch right here. Come on now.
Grounded weakly down the line toward third. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. So digging in now, Williams Astudillo. 0
Number
for 2 from
64.
him so far in this one.
Hey, come on now. 1 time right here.
He's set and the pitch. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. Now the 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. 1 out, nobody on. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Gonzalez to his left. He's there. Throw just in time as they get him by an eyelash. Now at the plate, Brandon Guyer. He was sat
Now
down
batting,
on strikes
right
in his
fielder,
last at-bat.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a
Guyer.
fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
No balls and a strike to count. Comes set. The 0-1. Belted high in the air out to left. Back goes Rosario. And as is heard on television all throughout Chicagoland, you can put it on the board. Yes. A solo shot here to left. And it's now a 1-run ball game.
And he was totally dialed in for the first 2 hitters, seducing a couple of easy grounders. Then sometimes you could fall in the trap of not focusing all the way through the end of an inning. When you're rolling out there on the mound, that might have happened here.
Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball.
Hey, see it, drive it.
Comes set and the 0-1. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
You can right there. Square it up.
2 out, nobody on.
Let it fly. Let's go right here.
There's a shin-high slider laid off for a ball.
It's a great job to lay off on that nasty slider right there. It's the toughest pitch. It was my toughest pitch to lay off of. I was always sitting fastball middle away, and when that slider came out, boy, did it look like a heater for a long time.
Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going.
Hey, be patient. Get your pitch, huh?
The next 1-2 pitch. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact.
Get your pitch.
Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. The 2-2 one more time. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. So they pick up a run on the solo home run as that'll give them the lead. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. It's the White Sox 1 and the Twins nothing. Leading off the inning, Miguel Sano, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
We're moving right along into this one as we get into the late innings. Listen, if you want to score, you got to have to bunch some hits together, and they haven't been able to do that so far. So hopefully this leadoff guy, this will be the right guy at the right spot to get something going.
Outfield in the no doubles defense. Now the first pitch. Change up too low, and it's 1-0. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
I'll tell you, we're in the later stages of this ball game, but his fastball is still coming out of his hand with plenty on it.
Now the 1-1 pitch. His fastball taken high for a ball.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
If you're ever going to see a position player go to the mound, it's going to be in a situation like this. Get him to relax a little bit, focus on his mechanics, and get that fastball back in the zone. Can't allow this guy to lead off walk.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
3-2.
And he struck him out for the first out of the inning, but perhaps more importantly, he's 5 outs away now. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his 3rd tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out. A strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
Now batting, second baseman, Jonathan Schoop.
In now, Jonathan Schoop. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. The 1-0. Misses for the second ball.
Do you take your chances in this situation as a hitter, knowing he's just missed outside 2 pitches in a row, and dive a little bit and try and drive something?
Yeah, we got one here.
That's up.
Popped him up. Casilla moving to his left, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
We're getting into the nitty-gritty. That's the second out of the 8th inning, and the pitcher needs only 4 more outs for a no-hitter.
Now batting, C.J. Cron. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last
time. The first baseman, C.J. Cron.
Third baseman hugging the line here. Now the first pitch. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1.
Hey, 2 away now.
And a fastball swung on and hit to second. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. So he makes it through 8 with the perfecto still intact. 9th inning coming up. The White Sox lead it 1-0. Trevor May enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th.
Trevor May.
Ready once again, Tim Anderson. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point.
Tim Anderson.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. Down and away, ball 1.
1-1.
And it's 2 balls and a strike for Tim Anderson.
Looked like he was trying to work in a front door curveball there, but it seemed like it popped out of his hand a little early, causing it to miss inside.
Let it fly right here.
3 balls and a strike to the Chicago leadoff hitter.
3-1.
Well, this has been a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1, and now he's really in the driver's seat to see a heater that he can do something with.
Called strike 2, and now it's full 3-2.
Hey, 1 time right now.
Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball.
Hey, come on, big dog.
Another full count offering on its way. Fouled off. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Swing, and he pops him up. But this will land untouched. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Weak grounder back to the mound. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. Stepping in, Jose Abreu.
Up next for the White Sox, the first baseman, Jose Abreu.
First pitch on its way. Swing and a miss on a pitch below the knees. 1 strike. 1-run game here in the top of the 9th.
Hey, let's go, big fella.
Here's strike 2 as the slider hits the outside corner. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Normally not a good pitching plan to throw the same hitter the same.
Abreu connects deep to left. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the left field wall. The relay. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
This thing stays in the park, but let me tell you something. He absolutely crushed this thing. This park is no bandbox. It takes a lot to get one out of here, and he almost does it. It carries.
The batter, the third baseman, Yohan Moncada.
Into the box now, Yohan Moncada, as he'll take a look at ball 1. So far, 2 for 3 in this one.
Hey, let her rip, let her rip.
Watch up, drive him in right here. Come on, let's go.
The 1-0 home. Slap hard the opposite way. Rosario is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now.
Absolutely jumped all over that fastball, and it might have been a home run if he had any elevation under it, but it was basically right at the outfielder.
Up next for Chicago, the designated hitter, Yonder.
Into the box,
Alonso.
Yonder Alonso, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike.
All right, here we go. Get your ribbies.
Ready with the 0-1.
That's the ball.
hanging changeup laid off for a ball. Abreu at second with 2 down. In the dirt here. Runner holds as the count moves to 2-1. Here's the 2-1. Trying to shave that outside corner with the fastball, and he missed it. It's 3-1 now.
He's gotten himself into a little bit of trouble out here. Middle of the order up in a run-scoring situation, and now he might have to challenge him. He's going to have to make some good pitches here.
Full count now, 3-2. He's set the 3-2. A swing and a ball to left field. It's going to get down for a base hit. Long throw to the plate. Oh, but it's offline, so the run will score.
Get 2-0 lead, D-Row. The way the pitching's been for them tonight, they're sitting in a pretty good spot.
Yeah, Dan, they've gotten great pitching all game long, and all that extra run can do is give you a little bit more confidence. You don't have to pitch with such tension out there, fearful of making one mistake.
The left fielder,
into the box now, Nicky Delmonico. He's hitless coming into this at-bat, so the hit streak he's been riding is on the line here.
Yeah, he's up in the double digits with it. You know, he wants to keep it going as long as possible, but this very well could be the last chance to do that.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time.
Right guy, right place. Need you here.
Ready with the 1-0 pitch.
Oh, that's what
2-0 now.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
A runner on first with 2 away.
Hey, have a rip like you can. Here you go.
And this is poured in at the letters. 2-1 now. Here it is. Count even at 2-2.
You can't find it. Be patient, huh? They come to you.
The 2-2 is swung on and missed. Strike 3. Sox get a run here on 2 hits. Bottom part of the order, 7, 8, and 9 due up in the bottom of inning number 9. It's the White Sox 2 and the Twins nothing. Stepping into the box, Marwin Gonzalez. As the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
This is somewhat of a cause for concern. This guy needs to hit better left-handed against right-handed pitching.
Hey, no outs now, none.
First pitch coming, here it is. And a high strike there, 0-1.
You know, Matty, when I first broke into the league, you wouldn't see that high heater first pitch right out of the gate. But I think there's been a change in philosophy here. Back in the late 90s, early 2000s, guys wanted to attack you more east-west, get you leaning left-right. Now you're seeing guys attack in the philosophy more north-south. Just with launch angles and exit velocities, I think guys are afraid to throw that sinking fastball for fear that guys are just going to run their barrel into it. Not the case with the high fastball.
Here we go, boys.
Now the 0-2 pitch. Grounded softly down the line toward first. But a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. Ready with another 2-strike offering. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there.
That's
2-2. Well, 2 straight fastballs inside haven't put him away. So now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to.
Here's the 2-2 pitch. Got him. So the magic number for a perfect game is now down to 2.
It's been a rough game for him at the plate. Couldn't get the bat off his shoulder right there, and he struck out twice before that one. So he's going to have a lot to think about when he leaves the ballpark tonight.
Now batting, center fielder, Max Kepler.
Standing in now, Max Kepler. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. No hits to this point. The 0-1. Hard liner toward short. In there for extra bases, and there goes the perfect game.
Relay. Cut hold.
And he'll pull into second with 1 away. So there'll be no visit to the record books here in this one, as after 8 1/3 no-hit innings, they finally get to him for their first hit of the ballgame. Rats.
Such a tough one as a pitcher, D-Row. 25 outs and then to give it up with 1 out in the 9th.
I'll tell you what, from an offensive standpoint, you don't want to be on a team that gets no hit without question. You're going to do everything in your power to mix in and knock, and that's exactly what they... But tip your hat right there. The guy has thrown the heck out of the ball tonight.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat.
Hey, let's make a play and hold him right here. Let's go.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Hey, you got a runner in scoring position. It only takes 1. I know he was out in front on that off-speed pitch right there, but this pitcher cannot get cute and leave something over the heart of the plate.
Fouled away. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Inside, as he might be trying to set him up here 1-2.
You know, in this situation, you almost have to pitch like there's no one on base. That run really doesn't mean anything with the lead they've got. The hitter is the guy that can turn this game on its head.
Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
Yet another strikeout for him on the mound. And, fellas, this has been one of his favorite victims tonight. That's the 3rd time he sent him packing. So he's got it pretty well figured out. Not that the rest of this lineup has been much better.
Taking in once again, Ronald Torreyes. He's their last shot here with 2 away in the 9th as they look to avoid the shutout.
Yeah, Matt, they just haven't had any answer for the great pitching so far in this one.
He's set. Here it comes. And a ball 1-0. Kepler stands at second with 2 gone.
Hey, come on now.
Line softly toward the hole. Throw on to first will take care of him, and the White Sox have taken game 1 of the series on the road as the ball game is over.
Wow, you could feel the electricity in the air when the 9th inning started. Everyone could feel how close to history we were, but he gives up a hit and loses the no-hit bid. Man, that hurts. He just has to shake it off now and enjoy this one-hitter just the same. Great effort either way.
This evening's game finishes 2-0 the final score. The Chicago White Sox came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory. RICHGALE earns his 6th winning decision in this one as he tosses a complete game one-hitter. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter.
Our final line score
MLB
tonight.
The Show.
First for the victorious White Sox. 2 runs, 7 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 28 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.